Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ravian, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management, BGSMS, Chikbalapur. So dear students, so in the previous video, I have explained the question. In this video, due to a technical issue, I could not able to complete that answer, explanation of answer in that video. So that answer is continuing in this video. So I'll cover the answer in this video. So here is the answer for the fourth question. Okay, so computation, first the heading is to write, that is computation of taxable income from business. So assessing name Mr. Dravid, status residential status, previous year 2018-19, and the assessment year is 2019-20. And you have to draw the three columns: particulars, amount. So as we know, so in add, first before going to add and less items, we need to write the net profit, that as per profit and loss account. So net profit as per profit and loss account, in the question it is 16,750. So that is recorded here. And then add items. So in add items there are 5 items. So those are: first, inadmissible expenses debited in profit and loss account. Inadmissible expenses debited in profit and loss account, which means so non-business incomes, non-business expenses is debited. non-business ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು. ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ? ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್. ಕಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ 20% of car expenses are attributable to the use of car for personal purpose ಅಂತ. ಸೊ 20% ಏನು ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ಲು 20% ಮಾತ್ರ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ 15,000 ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 20% ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್, ಇನ್ 80% ಇನ್ನು 12,000 rupees ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಓನ್ಲಿ 20% ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾರ್ is used for personal to the extent of 20%. And donations, so donations or any charity is always inadmissible. So 2,500. GST provision, any provisions is inadmissible, but in that provision 1,250 is paid before filing the IT returns. ಸೊ IT ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ 20,250 rupees ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಯೋ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 14,750. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಟೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ 30,000 rupees. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ 16,000. Depreciation on car, see the depreciation car 18,000 is given under debit side, but why it is considered 20%? So 20% is only inadmissible and rest 80% is admissible. So that inadmissible amount of depreciation on car is 18,000 into 20%, that is 3,600. And next, provision for bad debts. See, any provision is always inadmissible. Provision for bad debts 6,500. And then purchase of raw material, that is in cash. So purchase of raw material, see, purchase of raw material which is 30,000 rupees paid in cash. Purchase expenses are included 30,000 rupees towards raw materials, that is cash payment. Already explained you, if any cash paid exceeds rupees 10,000, the entire amount is inadmissible. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 10,000ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು 30,000 rupees ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಟು ಅ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಟು ಅ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟ್ರಿ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ 40,000 rupees. ಇಷ್ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಅಡ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಡೆಬಿಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೆಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಿಲ್. ದೆನ್ Over valuation of opening stock is not there, under valuation of closing stock is not there, notional loss is not there. So total 1,78,350. And then less items. So in less items, first one is admissible expenses not debited in profit and loss account. Admissible expenses not debited in the sense, so that amount of expenses are given in adjustmental ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So first is donation to a Delhi University. So donation to Delhi University, I already told you in the previous video that if any donation, if any contribution made to a recognized university, recognized college or recognized educational institution, 100% of the contribution is deductible. So here donation to a Delhi University. So Delhi University is a recognized university, so that 100% is deductible. 2,500 is the amount of contribution, so the 100% is 2,500 only. Okay. And next one is depreciation of patents. So depreciation of patents, so I already explained you in the previous video that patents full depreciation is given, even though that is put into use 1/7/2018. See, if any asset purchased and put into use is less than 180 days, half of the depreciation is to be considered. If it is put into use for more than 180 days in the previous year, full depreciation is to be allowed. So here also the same thing is happened. Full depreciation is to be provided because the asset, that is patent, is put into use for more than 180 days. So that 30,000 is the amount of patent, 25% is the rate of depreciation as per IT Act, Income Tax Act. So that the amount of depreciation on patents is 7,500. And then contribution to a national laboratory. So again this is also explained. So any contribution made to a national laboratory, firstly that is a capital expenditure, and nextly that is deduction is allowed at the rate of 150%. So here also here the calculation is shown, 40,000 into 150%. So 150% is the deduction is allowed on national contribution to national laboratory. 60,000 rupees comes. And next non-business and tax-free incomes credited in profit and loss account. Credited in profit and loss account ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು ನಾನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ಸು and tax-free income. So interest on government, interest on debentures. So interest on debentures is non-business income, so that considered here. Rent from house property, it is non-business income. Interest on post office savings bank account, it is tax-free. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ 17,800, ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ 80,000, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀ 10,000. And next heading, over valuation of opening stock, over valuation of closing stock. So over value ಆಗಿದೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜು? 10%. ಸೊ ದಟ್ 1,10,000 is the amount of closing stock, 1,10,000, and over valuation percentage is 10, so that 10 divided by 110. Amount of closing stock is 1,10,000 into 10%, 10 by 110. So we will get amount of rupees 10,000. So 10,000 is overvalued. Next, undervaluation of opening stock. Undervaluation of opening stock. So 85,000 rupees is the amount of opening stock, undervalued by 15%. So that 15 divided by 85. So you will get amount of rupees 15,000. Okay. And next, notional profit. So notional profit is not there in the question, so that taken as nil. And the total of less items is 2,02,800. If you deduct that amount, you will get a minus amount. See here, the amount of net profit is 16,750, and the odd items total is 1,78,350, but the less items amount is 2,02,800. If you deduct the amount 2,02,800 from the net profit and add items, you will get a loss, that is 7,700. 7,700 is the loss, business loss. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಆಲ್. ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುದೇವ್.